Hello, number 666. It's been a long time.
Huh?
Junior?
Citrine!
I'm so happy to see you. You're the only comrade I have left.
Comrade? She's a URTV as well.
Yes, female type number 668, Citrine. She's a variant URTV like us. If you're on guard here, then Dad must be inside.
And if he is, I won't let you interfere with Father.
Are you an idiot? Don't you understand what's going on? If we don't stop him, this entire universe will be in danger.
You're the one who doesn't understand, Rubido. Have you forgotten our duty? Our mission is to destroy Udu. It doesn't matter what happens to the universe as long as we accomplish that.
So Dad plans to use the power of the emulators and the original to destroy Udu?
A failure who's forgotten his role as a weapon and abandoned his duty has no right to speak to me.
Citrine, stop! I don't want to lose any more of my comrades!
Comrades? You abandoned us. You're no comrade to us.
Citrine!
I forgot to mention, but I have one more duty. I have the power to destroy the Red Dragon, just like Negredo. Do you think you can defeat me?
Took away my ether. Joke's on her. I don't use ether. I only use tech. I would use ether more if it was more unique. The texture cool. They all have different animations and stuff. But the ether just like, it doesn't really feel good. It doesn't feel like you're doing any more damage than you would do with the tech. And it just looks lame. It's good for healing though. I mean, it probably won't even last that long. I'm just not gonna worry about it. That did like no damage. Yeah, I need to break her. She's strong to fire, weak to beam. Oh, missed. Dang. Oh, you missed too. Okay. Whole bunch of nothing. Start with the basic skeletal slash. Amazing. That's so much damage. Okay, you see it. Keep trying to break it. Nice. Swordfish all the way. First one.
Learn
some manners.
I still can't use the ether. I'm not too worried. Let's just keep attacking there. Do I have a heavy attack? With Jim? I have a medium. Let's do it. Dang, she's got good agility. I need to fix that. Okay, change to chaos. These are the seeds there.
Ether drive.
Learn some manners. Learn some manners.
Here I go.
Really? Still here? Dang, she's crazy. Heal out.
Learn some manners.
Direct. Alright. Oh, I can use the Ethernet. Nice. Don't really have anything. I'll do one more round of follow through and skeletal slash. Part of me wants to try that one, but
Here I go.
go through healing. What did I do? Recover status effects of all allies. But she didn't have any debuffs on her. Oh, safety. Oh, that's cool.
Ether drive.
is the one that's got the crap. Yeah, let's just move back to Mama. That was a mistake. I think Joker. Go and break it. No, it's fire. She's strong to fire.
Ether Drive!
Ether Drive! Learn some manners! I think you need some stiff punishment.
Citrine's mental waves begin to surge. That's actually so funny. Is there anything else I can do on my EP before I switch off?
Ether Drive!
Nice.
Do you want more?
Okay. Yeah, I should boost on this one.
Ether Drive! Ether Drive!
Okay. Will this count as a recovering break? I feel like it would. Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep Momo on here. Alright, Momo Jr. and Cosmos.
Ether Drive!
Goodness, she's not boosting. I'll keep Ziggy in here for just a second. They can help break her again.
Learn some manners!
That's okay.
Learn some manners!
I don't fit!
Ether Drive!
Do you want more?
They tanked it.
I don't fit!
refuse! I refuse to accept this!
Looks like it's gonna be Cosmos that finishes it. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna save, 'cause I wanna try something. Okay. System. Save slate. 2. Alright, I'm just gonna not focus on healing, just go full offense.
Ether Drive!
Go back to your own world!
It might not be enough.
Eliminated.
No, it's not enough. Close. Load state 2. Okay.
Ether Drive!
Eliminated.
Killer. Alright, Junior, it's all you.
Go back to your own world!
Nice. Did a great finish.
No. Father.
Look at that. Cosmos is finally above certain people. Right? Just barely. She finally has surpassed somebody. This entire game, that's all I was trying to do. She only got a new ult.
Why were we born? For what reason do we exist? Answer me, Rubido. You betrayed your comrades. You killed your brother. Why are you still alive?
To keep my promise.
Your promise?
Yes. The reason I exist is to keep the promise I made.
You're still haunted by that woman's shadow. I pity you.
Citrine.
I don't remember the woman. I must be forgetting something about Junior's backstory.
What could that alarm be?
That bastard! He activated the emulators!
So, they disposed of Citrine. What is it? Oh, I see. You're sad. You had a connection to that unit. But that's nothing more than an illusion. You are weapons. You see, you're nothing more than one of my parts. You don't need any meaningless emotions. Anything more is completely unnecessary. Behold this glorious picture. My revenge will begin. My time of victory against his terror has finally come.
You filthy bastard! Stop the emulators now!
Is that you, Rubido? It's been a long time, hasn't it? I must say I've missed you.
Listen, we both know what'll happen if you even think about touching those. Give back Guinan's body and get the hell out of here!
Oh, I am so disappointed in you, Rubido. This circumstance is your fault entirely. There's no one else to blame but yourself, and I'm afraid I've been forced to take matters into my own hands. Since those incomplete units failed their mission 15 years ago.
My fault? Oh yeah? Are you planning on using the emulators in Omega to destroy Udo?
No, it isn't that sort of thing. Nothing can ever destroy Udo. I guess you really don't understand the reasons why I am here.
All right then, fine. Why are you here?
In ancient times, people used to be together with God. People loved God, revered, and even feared God. Out of fear of the undying God, they sought divine power. This was a way for the ancients to resist him. Eventually, they found a method to become gods themselves. We have revived their relics, the Merkaba and the Zohar emulators, as well as Mizrahi's Y-Data, which holds the records left behind by the ancients. This holds the instructions so that we may become gods once again. You see, Udo is a god of this dimension. If in fact God cannot be destroyed, then we shall be the ones to become gods ourselves. Farewell, my son. I must go now. Remember your great father.
Damn it! Momo, can we stop the emulators?
No, we can't. The controls are destroyed. There's no way to stop them.
The ship is moving.
The Durandal's beginning to turn. That means it's heading for the Ark.
Damn it! Dad's gonna ram the ship and the emulators right into the Ark!
Now what?
We'll purge the dock and escape. It's gonna be rough, but we don't have any choice. Let's go!
I like it when juniors call the shots.
It's no good, little master. The remote control isn't working. We can't perform it from here.
Then we'll just have to do it by hand.
That's insane. A regular person would be caught up in the explosion caused by the purge.
Hey, there's someone outside!
It's Chaos and Cosmos!
What is she doing?
They are not regular people.
Cosmos, now!
Tony, come on! Break through now!
Yeah, got it!
Now, let us begin. Restore what was once rightfully mine.
detecting an enormous gravity deviation from inside.
It is not a gnosis. It is likely caused by surplus energy leaking from Omega after absorbing the Zohar.
It's an astounding amount of energy.
With energy of this colossal magnitude, I guess his talk of joining the rank of gods may not have been a bluff.
Does he really intend on becoming a god?
Omega's awakening is confirmed.
So it would seem.
For the shift to the higher dimension, Yuriev will likely attempt to absorb Zarathustra. This may cause some effect on the system.
That is not the only function of Zarathustra. The measures I've taken are not recorded in the Y data. The information he obtained is incomplete. Let us watch over the proceedings. He's a truly fascinating human being. In order to conquer his fear, he chooses to absorb that fear and become that fear himself.
Shall we send Albedo for the retrieval?
He wants to go, doesn't he? It's what he's always desired. It will also work out well for the awakening of the vessels of Anima. It will take a little more time before she awakens. In the meantime, let's enjoy the entertainment.
Morgulus, what is it?
Your Eminence, our fleet has already sunk 70% of the Federation fleet. All that remains is to await your order. Give us the order to attack the Ark.
Morgulus, I don't even recall giving you an order to move the fleet.
Why should we stand by and watch while the original Zohar is right before our eyes? Dmitri Yuriev has already taken action. We can't just hand it over without any protest.
Know your place, Morgulus. Just follow my orders.
Who is this guy?
But...
That is all,
I
Morgulus.
want to know what his plan is.
You are not permitted to touch the Ark. Pull back the fleet and leave Nictum.
Your Eminence...
What does this mean? Is he saying to give up on the Zohar?
I don't know.
He won't freaking answer me.
But don't you feel as if something has been out of place?
Take it in your own hands, dude. I'm sick of Heinlein.
Ever since Rennes le Chateau appeared, it's as if we are no longer acting for our own objectives, but for some other will.
Are you insinuating that His Eminence is betraying Ormus? Such insolence will not be forgiven.
Pellegrini, come on.
Even for you, Chief Inquisitor.
You don't actually mean that.
I am aware of that, but still... I know we have to do something, but just how are we supposed to get close to that thing?
We don't even know the enemy's location. What part do you want me to stick this ship in?
How about you stop talking and use your heads a little?
Indeed. You've got all these people here, and yet none of them are useful.
Doctus, why are you...
Who's that?
She's an extremely skilled Scientia agent.
Oh, is that you, Jin? You have the same enigmatic expression on your face you always do.
And I see you haven't changed either. It's rather unusual for you to show your face here.
I contacted her.
What? Why would you contact someone like her?
My, are you sure you want to be that rude to me? You'll regret it later.
She has a plan that can solve our current dilemma. That's why I called her.
What plan?
A way to get inside that thing.
Huh?
It's simple. You just need to gate out inside of it. That way you can infiltrate it and no one can stop you.
A short jump within the same signal? Can that be done at this short a range?
If it's us, yes.
Even if we do that, we don't know where Dad is.
You should be able to tell where Guinan is. Right, URTV? I gave my gift to that Realian. The rest is up to you. Don't disappoint me now.
Don't disappoint me now.
Momo,
That's
analyze
how I would
this.
have delivered that line.
This is the gate-out interference program that Scientia uses. With this, we can ignore the signal and dive out by force.
Well, isn't she clever? So we use this to get Dad, huh? Okay, Hammer, replace the gate jump program. We don't have much time. Get it ready now!
So, please don't worry about me, I'm more worried about Mary. I'm assuming she's in the female cabin. In the gun room. GSA, are you ready to go? Checking on her. I also want to see where Mizrahi is. See if there's new items. There are. Check that out. Also, we'll check to see if we unlocked any more of the minigame. Tell me. The final stage.
System damaged. Shutting down functions.
I'll do my best. I'll do my best.
I will not begin my mission.
Why me? Fine, if you insist.
Let's begin.
Switch this to Mary.
Okay, let's go.
You may not ever be able to play this world. Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Okay, what now?
Let's begin. It seems I've reached the goal.
This was too easy for me.
It seems I've reached the goal.
This was too easy for me.
Let's begin. It seems I've reached the goal.
Fine, if you insist. This was too easy for me.
It seems I've reached the goal.
was too easy for me.
What is happening? Okay, so we got green.
Fine, if you insist. Impossible! This was too easy for me. This was too easy for me. What? This was too easy for me.
Dang it. I'll have to redo this.
They got me! Impossible! Fine, if you insist. This was too easy for me. Why me? This was too easy for me. This was too easy for me. too easy for me. Impossible! Fine, if you insist. This was too easy for me.
Okay. I guess let's save this. I get scared. I get scared.
This was too easy for me.
Oh my god.
This was too easy for me. This was too easy
Dude,
for
I'm
me.
getting pissed off with this shit.
It can't be
Impossible!
It can't be helped.
Fine, if you insist.
Let's go. Got it. Oh no.
It can't be helped!
This This was too easy for me.
It can't be helped!
This was too easy for me. This was too easy for me. What? What? This was too easy for me.
Just one.
Let's begin. Let's begin.
Can't see what's happening. She's gonna jump down there. Okay, now she's gonna go hug the right.
begin.
Come on, girl. Don't mess with me. How am I supposed to get over there?
Let's begin.
I can't see anything. This one fits.
Let's begin.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Let's begin.
mission.
Let's take care.
Boy,
Let's see how this guy does it.
This is no place for me.
Oh, he just does it. That's it? He just does a light tap.
Let's begin.
No, lose my movement. It's just this beginning portion. Waiting for him to come in and doing this little setup and then just messing up. That annoys me.
Let's begin.
Alright. Okay. Fire over there. I'm gonna land on that. There's too much. How do you do such a light tap? I don't know how to press it any lighter than that. Go ahead and try.
Let's begin.
This, I'm doing my best to make it light. Let's freaking go. Get in there.
It seems I've reached the goal.
You have 4 tries, just need 3 of them.
Let's begin.
This one seems like a lot. Oh. Can I get like a cool trick shot?
Let's begin. seems I've reached the goal. Let's begin.
I just need to get the trick shot 3 times. That's all. I don't like these physics. Honestly. She was on there. Wait, how does he huh? I think he's out of character. That one just needs to be a big boy one.
It seems I've reached the goal.
This one's doable.
Let's begin. It seems I've reached the goal.
Yes. Got it.
It seems I've reached the goal. Let's begin.
Fine, if you insist.
It seems I've reached the goal.
Why me?
Okay, let's go.
have reached the goal.
This was too easy for me.
Made it!
This was too easy for me.
Why does she turn around like that?
How's that? Made it! It seems I've reached the goal. Made it! It seems I've reached the goal.
This was too easy.
Let's begin.
Fine, if you insist. Why, this is too easy for me.
Okay, let's go. What the?
Made it! It seems I've reached the goal.
This was too easy for me.
It's impossible!
Why is there not a better way to reset? It's so dumb.
It can't be
Impossible!
It can't be
Impossible!
It can't be
Let's begin.
Fine, if you insist.
It seems I've reached the goal.
Why me?
Okay, let's go.
Made it!
This was too easy.
How's that?
Made it!
It seems I've reached the goal.
Made it!
It seems I've reached the goal.
Trivial!
And then I missed one.
It seems I've reached the goal.
Too easy for me.
Made it!
This was too
How's
easy.
that?
Made it!
It seems I've reached the goal.
Made it!
It seems I've reached the goal.
Barely got it. Just barely.
Why me?
Something's fun.
Fine, if you insist.
Okay, let's go!
Let's begin.
This was
Bad,
too
don't
easy
you
for
think?
me. This was too easy for me. This was too easy for me.
I hope you enjoyed that.
This was too easy for me.
It's just dumb. Like, it's so easy. It's just tedious. Ugh.
This was too easy. Don't you think?
After from the beginning.
And they did literally get Cosmos' code.
Yes.
And like rebooted her system.
That's true.
That all literally still
that
happens
did
too.
literally happen. That's true. Anyway, this scene between Jin and Xion I thought was just really, really, really great. So I wanted to talk a little bit about love and what love, what constitutes real genuine love. So in my life, you know, I've had a few relationships, but my very first girlfriend, I would say, when people talk about the feelings associated with being in love, I had those to a very, very, like, extremely strong degree with this girl. Like, I felt so powerful these emotions that I think you're shown in media when two people are in love. Just being enamored with somebody.
Yeah.
Just being like so, like you just need them so much in your life, and the thought of losing them is just so
Unbearable.
devastating that you would just fall apart. And a breakup is the type of thing that literally derails your life for 5 years, right? Like, you just can't function in the world because you're just so distraught over this. I want to warn against that.
Yes, it is. You especially as a teenager, to become that dependent on somebody else, and to live for somebody in that way, and to be that, to have your, I don't know, there's some, I don't think that's very healthy.
Yeah.
I had a similar situation.
That is not what love is.
Right.
What I have learned in all of those years of being a like completely inept human being who basically like did not function for quite literally 5 years,
right?
Until I left and came back and started living with you guys down in Provo, and we started the channel and stuff. That was when I finally started coming out of it. But there was about a 5-year period where I almost didn't function. I was going through the motions of life, but like I really wasn't going anywhere. I wasn't accomplishing. I would go to work and make money,
right,
but I wasn't moving forward in building any kind of real life for myself. I was shut down except for like the base functions of survival almost.
I will say, at least at the time, you did write a couple of pretty good songs back then.
Debatable.
They might be funny to listen to now, but like that's teenage stuff. Like that, I thought they were perfect for what they were.
Let's go.
Anyway, that wasn't love that I was experiencing. That was me finding a sense of self-worth in the reciprocation. I was defining my worthiness of being loved or accepted by whether or not this person reciprocated my love. If that wasn't the case, it meant to me, and this is all unconscious, by the way, it meant to me I was not, something was terribly, terribly wrong with me.
Right.
So it's not just this person made the decision that this is not the best relationship for me and for the life I want to live and the kind of family I want to have. This is not some kind of pragmatic decision. This means the way that she sees me is as this creature, this unlovable, all the things I believed about myself already. Right.
So, to be trodden underfoot, yeah.
So I was interpreting her decision as a confirmation of all the horrible things I believe.
Yeah.
And so the feeling of being so enamored, so in love, had nothing to do with love and everything to do with this selfish kind of validating or validation that maybe I'm not really so bad. Right? Maybe I'm not that lowly thing that is unworthy or unfit to be loved by someone else. I truly believed all those things about myself, especially through high school. And I didn't have my first relationship until right at the end of high school. So I was probably 17. I was maybe almost 18, probably 17 when we first got together. And so that relationship represented to me validating or propping myself up, allowing myself to believe as long as this is in place, I'm an
value.
okay person and I have some value, right? So when she decided, for reasons totally unrelated to all of that nonsense, that she wanted to go a different direction in her life, I could not accept that was the reason. And so it was just absolutely devastating to me. And I became totally desperate. And then, once I realized there was no salvaging it, and she went off and got married, and it was over. It was just an absolute, like, there's no word. I can't explain in language how horrible that felt, right? So it took many, many years of self-reflection to realize all of that was selfish. You didn't even really love her in the first place. You were using her to validate yourself. And to have the will to accept that was also really devastating.
Jeez, throws you for a whole new loop.
Because then it's like, oh my goodness, I saw myself raised the way I was and taught the way I was to be a selfless person,
right?
To have compassion for people, to self-sacrifice, all of these things that I believed that were part of my moral compass or whatnot. And yet I was absolutely using that relationship to prop myself up. That is true. And that was a hard thing to accept. But I had to, if I wanted to get out of this absolute pit of darkness I was in and have any future in my life. And of course, this didn't all happen in one like moment of epiphany. This was many years of sort of gradual climbing out of that place. And so from then on, you know, I've had to kind of redefine, okay, what does love actually look like then, right? And, you know, that's going to be a lifelong process, and I won't get into that. That's not what I'm trying to talk about. What I'm trying to talk about is that's not what love is.
Right. That's basically what Shakespeare was making fun of when he wrote Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah.
Is that situation with, like, you know, teenagers and I will literally, like, you know, commit suicide because you are gone or whatever. Just identifying your whole life around this one other person and then just
This is exactly what Shion is doing with Kevin. Now, it's what Kevin's doing is even worse because Kevin is knowingly using that against her.
Yes, but for some reason, you understand Kevin when this happens more. Shion takes some more work than Kevin, because for Kevin, it's easier to write him off as, oh, he's just a manipulative, like, jerk. Yeah, and like, you know, that's just who he is. But why did Shion do that thing, which is way not as bad?
Yeah.
It's funny.
So you have to understand, and I think after maybe explaining that a little bit about myself, that there's probably a lot of people out there who have either had similar situations or are maybe in one. And by
lots.
hearing that might, go like, oh, like, is that what's happening with me? Ask yourself that question and understand that you can never have a loving relationship that works with somebody if this is what you feel about yourself.
That's so good. I love that this episode has kind of come back to that several times.
Yes.
Your opinion of yourself actually does affect more than just yourself.
Oh, yes.
And I think that's something that a lot of people, myself included, could really do well to internalize.
Oh, yes.
It makes the whole world worse.
Yes.
When you think you're worse than you actually are.
Yes. That is the key. That is the key. Because I don't think many people who are depressed and who look at themselves this way, I don't know if they understand. I guess what I'm saying is it seems like maybe it's I'm really only hurting myself by talking down to myself.
So
this
what?
way.
What do you care?
And I deserve it anyways. So
yeah.
But it's not.
Yeah.
You are, by viewing yourself this way, engaging in relationships in which you are unintentionally causing damage to others around you. And I did this a lot. Not just in my relationship with my first girlfriend. I did this throughout all of those years, transitioning from childhood, like adolescence, into my early adulthood. I'd say between the years of about 14 or 15 to about 25, my view of myself was causing me to latch on to certain ideals or relationships or things where I didn't mean to. I was not consciously trying to hurt anyone, but in that pursuit of trying to validate myself in whatever way I could, I was doing real damage to a lot of other people and led to many of the greatest regrets that I have. Many of the most embarrassing, the things that I regret the most that I've done in my life kind of occurred in that stage. And it comes down to exactly what you're saying. Your view of yourself. So that's what you need to really be working on.
Yeah, absolutely.
Is understanding that this way you look at yourself is total nonsense. Now, you don't view it that way. You really believe it because of whatever traumatic thing happened to you that caused that belief to take root. And all of a sudden, your neural pathways, anyone who understands like brain development, neuroscience, whatnot, I'm not an expert, I'm not saying I get it, but with what little I understand, right? You come into this world as a baby, and the whole brain is just connected to everything. But in order to make quick connections and form memories and then be able to recall memory, certain connections get broken, and then you create like these almost like shortcuts between this part of the brain to this part of the brain, so that you can fire quickly and retrieve information. This is the learning process. So a baby has all this neuroplasticity, like all of these different ways that neural connections could form, depending on the experiences they have and how they choose to interpret that, or how it ends up being.
This was too easy for me.
What you interpret as being a truth is really nothing less than just a neural pathway that got created. And so then when your brain goes to recall that particular experience or that thing, that's what it meant. That's how I interpret the truth of what happened there. And that's the first thing that happened, because that's the neural pathway that got created. That's how habits work too, right? So when you're trying to break a habit, the reason it's so hard is because your brain is firing in a way in which it's just it's just automatic to just go there.
I've heard it fires that way so consistently that it actually creates like a highway almost, like a quicker access route. And also like when signals get close to that, they will just take that route to get places. That, and without even trying to, you end up reinforcing that behavior, and it becomes like literally ingrained into your brain.
That's exactly like quite literally physically ingrained. And that makes it harder. The more you ingrain that, the more you reinforce that, the stronger that connection becomes, the harder it is to break.
Right.
Which is why addictions are so difficult to overcome and whatnot. But it's not impossible. Our brains are amazing. And you do have the ability to break that connection and form a new one,
Yes.
a new habit, a new habit of thinking that will totally change the way that you view yourself. And that is probably the most important work you can do in your own life, are break the neural connections that are damaging to yourself and to others unconsciously or unintentionally. Form the ones that are healthy and that build the kind of life that will lead to your flourishing and the flourishing of those who choose to be a part of your life and who you bring into your life. Right?
A big way to do that is to create new highways, right? To, even if you don't want to or something, start doing something else that's positive. Even if at the moment you're like, well, I don't want to do it. Well, it will become a habit the more you do it. And you'll want that highway to take precedence over the other one.
Right. This one gets broken, this old one, you break that down.
Yeah.
We don't have time to go into how you do that.
Well,
Seek a therapist to talk about that.
This is a way to do that.
Yes.
Is to start creating new highways.
A new highway.
It takes time, but you can develop a habit over the course of, a month or so.
And they talk about it's like 21 days. It's like 3 weeks or whatever to break a habit or to form a new habit.
Or to form a new habit,
So in some cases, it won't take as long as you think, but it does take a lot of effort in those 3 weeks.
Oh, yes,
especially your first week of trying to break a habit and form a new one. It is.
It's the hardest.
Addictions are tough. They're tough. So by no means is this easy, but it doesn't take as long as you might think. As long as you get to those new habits, you're disciplined and you have support, people who will help you. You can really start making those changes, and within short order, a matter of weeks and months, you can find that you can change a lot in your life. So anyway, all of that to put into context where Shion's at. This is why it's so difficult for her to say no to Kevin. Even though we're all sitting here, no, Kevin's manipulating you. There was one shot in particular, oh my goodness, it just like made my blood boil, where I can't remember what she said, but she's saying something about Kevin. I don't know if she's saying it to Jin or maybe because freaking like Junior starts like shooting guns at him or something. And she like grabs his hand and is like, guys, what are you doing? Stop. This is Kevin. This is my Kevin. He's not different. He's the same as always. But she's yelling that off screen, and it is focusing on him, and he's grinning as she's saying this. And he just knows he's manipulating her. It's working. What he's doing is working. He's in by no means there to help her. This is all a manipulation. And that shot was so great and as far as reinforcing how terrible he is.
In a terrible way.
Right?
Yeah.
So anyway, that's the Shion part of that conversation that I wanted to kind of touch on there, and why I started to kind of come around and understand where she's at.
Yeah.
Then there's the other side, the Jin side. Why is Jin struggling so much with just being able to talk to her on her level and meet her where she's at and say the right things and show love so that she can go, okay, I feel all of this desire and need to go be with him, but like I can at least see that Jin loves me.
Yeah.
He's not just doing this because he's my overbearing father figure who's trying to like tell me what to do. I can see he genuinely cares. This at least gives me a little bit of a torn feeling, right? Well, I can see he loves me and cares me, so if he has doubts, maybe I should weigh that in my decision. But instead, he's real harsh with her, like, stop it, knock it off. Like, stop being an idiot. No brother wants to see his sister die. Like, the way he's talking to her is just so wrong. And I was like, dude, what are you doing?
But it's the role of his family was to speak like that. And even in this situation.
The same exact thing applies as far as neural connections and pathways.
It's the same idea.
There has been a reinforced habit of how this relationship goes, and he doesn't know how to break it either.
Right.
And I started thinking about it, and I love my family, and I can't emphasize that enough. There are definitely still some real struggles, some real difficulties I have in communicating specifically with my family.
Yeah.
So if I get any one of them kind of like alone, I'm a lot better at it.
Yeah.
I can talk and have a real conversation, and we can like connect a little bit. If I get into the family at Thanksgiving and I am so not there. I'm there, but my brain is somewhere else.
Yeah.
There is some kind of like escape hatch it tries to take in being in like the dynamic of the whole thing together. And no matter, at least up to this point, how hard I have talked myself into, I'm not going to do that this time. I am going to be present. I am going to open up. I am going to be a part of the family, and I'm going to have a good time. And then I just step into that house, and the energy hits me of the place, and I feel like I cannot help it. I can't stop myself from just being totally absent and wishing I could get away. And in certain cases, I have a much easier time articulating here to people on the internet.
To like thousands of people.
And being like really good at being open and bearing my heart and like working through tough things and being honest with myself and being like, like this is something I have a problem with and whatnot. Like I'm way more easily able to do that here for some reason than with my own family. And so I thought about my own sister and the attempts that I have made to
have these like therapy sessions when they're supposed to be talking about a game. And Kason just smiles and nods and he's just listening and being helpful. He's so sweet.
connect with her and with other members of my family. Like my little brother, I kind of struggle with too sometimes. And it's like, I do want to, and I know what to say because I'm saying it to you guys.
So that's not the problem.
I know this stuff. I've studied it.
Right.
I have done a lot of introspection into my own life. I have done a lot of trying to unravel why do people act the way they do, and how does trauma work, and how can you meet someone where they're at and be compassionate, and all of this. I understand it all to a large extent, more than the average person, certainly. Probably not as much as an expert, obviously, but to a large degree. And yet, I get in the presence of those people, and for whatever reason, something just shuts me off from accessing that ability to be able to talk freely like that. And I got Jin. I just got him all of a sudden. And I so felt his pathetic. I am pathetic that I cannot do this. What is wrong with me?
Right.
It's I don't even know how to explain it.
These are just flawed people. And as some like that almost sounds like a platitude. I've heard that so many times, but like for real though. Jin is just an incredibly flawed person.
Yeah.
And so is Shion. And these flawed people are so is Junior. So are all these. So is everyone here.
Yeah.
But they're all trying to like understand each other. And what you said there resonates with me a lot. I have some similar experiences, but those helped me connect less so with Jin and more to Shion.
Yeah.
And specifically more to Shion maybe in chapter 9. So we'll talk about that later. But that same kind of idea helps me to really understand a lot of her decisions and why she thinks the way that she does, and especially towards the end of the game. So we'll bring that up again.
Yep. So anyway, I think we're gonna have to leave off there. It's kind of a long episode, but I don't think there will be as much to go over in Chapter 8. All the Chapter 8 stuff is pretty much at the end with we get the resolution to the Junior, Albedo, Negretto, Yuria story, which is all great, and then we'll move into Chapter 9. So thanks everybody for watching. Appreciate you as always, and we'll see you next time. Peace out.